This is Reed. He doesn't need therapy. He needs Barnes & Nobles. He needs to pick up a semi-interesting book he finds on the shelves and feel a rush of adrenaline after convincing himself that he is about to be put on an FBI watch list for taking pictures of the pages. And as he lays in his bed that night, with a slight grimace on his face, his well-being will be restored. He doesn't have a substance-inducing anxiety disorder. He's having withdrawal symptoms from not having a fountain DP in the last 12 hours. One from that gas station across from Seaboys with a good fizz. The kind of fizz where when you see it fizzle up, you just know it's going to have the perfect syrup to carbonation ratio. That kind of fizz. He doesn't have depression, and he doesn't need SSRIs. He needs the Goo Goo Dolls lead singer to tell the crowd during their live performance of Iris that he wants them to
take this one home, all right?
He doesn't need modafinil because he doesn't have narcolepsy. There are other things that keep him awake at night. He needs to be 3 years out of college with his high school friends making a list on the Notes app of everyone in his graduating class that's already engaged or married, wondering if they're the weird ones, or maybe if it's actually us, and if they too still talk about us like we still talk about them. And how weird it will be when we see them at the 10-year reunion. And how weird is it that that's only 3 years away now? 32. He doesn't have a narcissistic personality disorder. He needs the validation of winning the Meeting Monster award at work, which they conveniently got rid of the quarter before he won. A pity, the only accolade distracting him from the fact that he is apparently underpaid and overworked, according to his co-workers. For legal reasons, this is a joke. He likes to believe he's above needing the old good work message from the boss. But then again, there he was last Tuesday night, sitting barefoot on the floor making a custom Meeting Monster trophy from an old T-ball championship game to bring to work and parade in front of his co-workers. He feels like this is still acceptable at 26. He doesn't need a mindfulness exercise. He needs to watch Malcolm in the Middle with his brother while they eat a large Mr. Gutty's pepperoni and hamburger pizza and sit in a hot tub with those little scent thingies from the pool store that make it smell like roses. He doesn't have manic episodes. He doesn't need to repair relationships with his siblings or heal his inner child. He needs to force his new work friends to drive around his old high school rival's campus so he can tell them about the time where he almost pulled a really funny prank there. He doesn't need to find his passion or figure out the next step in his career. He needs to think of a themed appetizer for this week's movie night. We're watching Where the Crawdads Sing. He'll probably make fried pickles. All of the things one might normally need don't apply to Reed, because he has it all figured out. Some may call it coping, but he just calls it living.